What's up, everybody? Welcome to another fun video inside the media cabinet. Got a little bit of a media haul for you guys today. No movies, but we got some books to take a look at, and we got two video games to unbox. So I'm gonna start off with the two games. These games I'm about to show off, that I'm about to unbox, they are not ones that I currently have on digital, but they are ones that I have been looking at getting on physical for a while. And I went over to Target today, and I was like, you know what, they're on a great sale. I'm gonna go ahead and snag them. One I've been thinking about for a very long time. And I tried another version of something similar to this particular game. And I don't really think I enjoyed playing the the original one that I had. That's the reason why I traded it in. But I was going back and forth, watching some gameplay about this, and I'm getting back into wanting to play from this franchise. And even though I stick with one particular game of this franchise, I'm like, you know what, I'll give it a shot. Um, so I'm very excited to have this one. I don't know if I like the format, but I think I'll do my best to get used to it. And that's going to be Assassin's Creed Shadows. Um, I love anything with shinobis or anything with a katana. I think a katana is a wonderful weapon. Um, Beautiful Japanese sword, and again, it's like the way that the katana is controlled is all based on the holder of the weapon. You know, I don't know where I'm going with this. I really don't. Um, but it's I've seen some gameplay of this, and I've been wanting to get into it for a while, so I think it's gonna be fun. I love the Ghost games, Ghost of Tsushima, and I have not started playing Ghost of Yotai yet because I haven't finished Ghost of Tsushima. But I did play a little bit of Rise of the Ronin, and I really thought I was going to enjoy it, but it wasn't what I was looking for. So, but anyway, here's the cover, the case. Internet required to install the okay. Um, no, no additional stuff on the inside, which is okay. Next, I've been loving what this company has been doing with this property, THQ and Purple Lamp. I did play the remake of considered one of the best 3D platformers. I need to get it again because I do want to play it again. And I have the sequel to that one digitally on my PlayStation, and I need to get the physical copy. But just for right now, I just have a very small limited of the games, but I'm gonna get the other two. But I saw this one, and I've been looking at getting this one for a while. I played a demo for it, and I really like this one. It's a lot of fun to play, and again, THQ Nordic and Purple Lamp has done a great job with this franchise, and that is the latest in this franchise, SpongeBob Titans of the Tide. Um, this is of course fully voiced by the original cast of the show. You switch seamlessly between SpongeBob and Patrick, combine SpongeBob and Patrick's unique platforming skills, and battle epic bosses like the Flying Dutchman, King Neptune, and Hibernation Sandy. So Comes with free updates, all that jazz. I like this better than the Nicktoon racing games that have been coming out recently. Like the first two, I think was terrible. They didn't even have voice acting, and then the third one came out and they introduced voice acting. Um, and I've been liking like the Rugrats game that came out recently, Adventures in Gameland. It's a really fun platformer, but also very difficult. Um, and I know that they just did a new um tennis game that just came out. And then one that I'm also enjoying for the Switch. It's Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny, which is also voiced by the original voice actors. So it features, I think I've unboxed it. It features Tara Strong as Timmy Turner, Debbie Dewberry as Jimmy Neutron, Tom Kenny as SpongeBob. There's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Rugrats, Carl Weezer, and everything. So I have it on my Nintendo Switch. I haven't gotten it from my PlayStation 5, but like I said, I've played the demo of this, and I like what THQ, Nordic, and Purple Lamp. Why is Patrick on the disc? Of all the characters, they put Patrick on the disc. Oy. So I think at one point I did have Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. So I'm gonna have to get that, and I'm gonna have to get SpongeBob the Cosmic Shake. So there you go. That's the two games that I got at Target for PlayStation 5. Alright, and next is going to be some books. So, because of how amazing it is doing in theaters right now, thanks to Mr. Christopher Nolan, I, unlike some people, did not read anything from Homer when I was in elementary school, middle school. So I saw this opportunity with the movie coming out to get the books. So I got in, of course, mass market, because that's all I like reading. From Signet Classics, I got The Odyssey and The Iliad. Now, I don't remember the way that you're supposed to read these. I don't know the order. And I'm probably going to do audiobook to follow along. But I like the way that this copy of the Iliad looks. It looks brand new. This is better than the first one that I got from Amazon, which was almost compared to the size of War and Peace. The next books I'm going to show you guys. So, they are not... I've showed off books from Etsy before. It was the horror books that I've been trying to find. They're not the exact copies. They are, remakes and everything. But I'm very happy to have them because of how much I love my book collection, and I don't care what anybody's opinion is about them. Alright, I'm happy that I have them, and I can't wait to read them. So continuing with the horror movies, I have a copy of Friday the 13th Part 2, Friday the 13th Part 3. They didn't make a novel for Part 4 and Part 5, but they made a novel for Part 6, Jason Lives, and they didn't make a novel for Part 7 or Jason Takes Manhattan, but they did make a novel for Jason X. When I saw it, I didn't think that the size of this novel was that thick. So, and then next These I was very happy to find on Amazon. And I'm happy about because I talked about this in my recent Halloween Horror Nights video with the last scare zone that was announced, Downtown Clowntown, that Art the Clown will be coming back. So I'm very and I'm seriously thinking about looking into the Terrifier movies to watch them. But I picked up a copy of Damien Leone's Terrifier 2, and I really loved the design of this book. I know the hardback was also really cool too, but I wanted to go with the paperback and Terrifier Free, the novelization. I love how it makes you think that you're gonna be reading a comic book, and I love the design, and even the pages they're so white. Um, Next, while I have them here, I placed these back around June, and there were some implications. There were some issues with getting them here, but they did finally arrive. I totally forgot that they were arriving. I thought they got canceled, but they didn't. Um, it's not the one that was like best new musical, but it is the playbill for the best new musical of this year, and that is the playbill for Schmigadoon with Alex Brightman and Anna Gasteyer. And this, I did not know of this at the time, but with this movie, it's all thanks to Lorne Michaels, the creator of Saturday Night Live. And then this is the Pride version of this playbill. And I'm so sad that this is ending at the start of 2027. I wish I could get over there to see it. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to. It would be really nice to, though. And that is the playbill for Stranger Things, The First Shadow. And I got one more book. This one I've been on the look for a while. And when I found it, I wasn't really planning on getting anything when I went into Barnes and Noble. But I was looking around and I saw a whole bunch of these like visual dictionaries and everything, or visual history books. And they had a whole bunch of them marked down to $20. So there's like a Ghostbusters one, which I would like to get. There's an E.T. one, which I would also like to get, and there's a Jurassic Park one, but I don't know if mine carries that one. But this one, MSRP is originally $50, and I got this for $20, and I'm very happy to have this one because I ultimately really love this franchise, and that is Back to the Future, the Ultimate Visual History, the revised and expanded edition. So, this, if I'm correct, it is updated with the 40th anniversary. I don't think this is still locked in the 35th anniversary, but it has some special features which I don't know if I'm technically allowed to remove them. If they're supposed to stay in the book, I don't touch them. But it comes with some really cool stuff, including a mock cover of George McFly's A Match Made in Space, the drawing of the flux capacitor, the poster for Save the Clock Tower, the USA Today newspaper from the year 2015, the picture of Doc and Marty in front of the construction of the clock tower, and the Biff Tannen currency. It also comes with the letter from Marty to Doc Brown on the night that he went back to the past. So there's a whole bunch of amazing stuff in here. I love these visual dictionaries or these visual histories because they're made for the fans. And definitely if I go to a convention, I'm definitely for sure gonna bring this if any of the Back to the Future actors are there, and get them to sign it. So, well, there we have it, folks. Just a little bit of a media haul. Some great novelizations. Some amazing books as well, especially like the Iliad and the Odyssey. And again, I love this because of like, I love Greek mythology and everything, and I love the gods. I actually have an idea for a tattoo that I'm gonna get here on my arm. Um, in regards with the gods and everything. Um, and then, of course, the two great PlayStation 5 games that I got to just add to my collection. So, with all that being said, guys, thanks for checking out this video. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you next time for another amazing video inside the Media Cabinet. Bye for now.